analyzing all the answers, I realized how the way of searching and seeing news has changed. In the interview that I done to three persons, they are totally agree that they use more cell phones to check local or world news. Two of them are foreigners. One of them is from Holland and the other is from Philippines. And they told me that they search news on internet because they can find news of their countries in our country. So it's more difficult for they. And they told me that they want to be aware about what is happening in their countries, about the problems, about the political problems, economical problems, or problems like violence or drugs or terrorism. So one of them told me that she lives in a part of Europe. So in Europe, the terrorism is very casual. So she told me that they don't go to places with a lot of people because she is very scary about what is happening then, So the three of them are totally agree that the news are seeking more for political, economical, or entertainment news. So the Philippines told me that they searching the news of their country on social media called YouTube because they love more to see videos about the news of their country that read. Okay, so today all the news in all the countries in all the world is all about violence, addictions, drugs, attacks, terrorism, death, abuse, sexual abuse, something that is a little scary because in a day we can find a motivating or happy story, so it's very dismotivating to read the news in these years because all is about pain, all is about sad, all is about sickness, all is about hungry, all is about a lot of things that is for that news today are very heavy and hurtful, and it's very difficult to read that news. And relating with the article, I think that over the last of years, many things has changed, and past decades, the past years, all is different that now because all is changed, all is progress in other order, for example, before we use more traditional methods, like the radio, the television, the print newspaper or letters. We send letters to other people in other country to say what is happening in our life or in our country, and they can tell us what is happening in their lives. So it's more traditional, but it's more safe. It's more regarding to have that information of a security person, but it's a disadvantage because the process is very slowly. It's a difference that today the news are very fast because when happened the earthquake on Mexico, everybody knows that is happening in a past of 1 minute that happened in the earthquake. So the news today are more faster than in the past, no? So about the traditional methods, about the newspaper, and every Sunday or every morning we can see our parents or grandparents to read the newspaper. And when I was a child, I was very fascinated with the newspaper because I love the cartoons, the crossword, or the soap of letters that have the newspaper, and always it's more entertainment that all time pass with a cell phone. Now the childrens are more in a cell phone with apps, with games, with not very constructive and very fun like in our years. Yes, because in that years our brain is work in better, and we can learn more about experience that the technology, it's true that the technology help us with the process, before the process have many steps, but now with the technology help us to do something with less steps, I don't know, maybe do a car or a house. The technology can help us with, I don't know, created a system that have less process than in other productions, So I don't know, what finds information when we are younger, in all the subjects. Always the teachers told me, the homework of today is investigated, I don't know, the photosynthesis. So it's very difficult because you need to go to a library and search in every book that the person that is in charge of the library give to you, and find the page and copy, and reading all the information that you have. No, but now it's more easy because there are many electronic libraries, on Wikipedia, on Google. All today is more faster and more easy to give the information of a homework, or you can copy other homework that other person do. So in the past of the years, everything is changed, sometimes for better, and sometimes that make us conformist, or every day we lost the habit for read, the habit for investigate it, and that's something that it's not good, because the future generations don't know what is read a book, or read an article, or read a newspaper, a print newspaper, because it's not the same see a new internet, because it's more about a summary of the new. In the newspaper there are a lot of persons that do this job, so it's more a technical job. How I say, for comedians, to many people it's more easy to search news on cell phones than a computer, because your cell phone you can move to every place with your cell phone, and you can search all the news that is happening now in the world, and we can subscribe to daily news, And in our email, the news are in our cell phone, so we can read, so we can find the news. Something that I have considered that is a good point or advantage for the technology with the news is that we help a lot of the environment, because if all the news is only by the internet or more technological, they help the environment because they are less print paper and all be only electronical. So that is a good point for the technological news, no, for all the news in the way of being more electronic, no. But what is true is that the technological is winning the battle of be didactic and be investigative. So that is a disadvantage, because how I say, we are more conformist and no search about a one theme or topic that a teacher tells us. So it's all for that, and thank you very much.